Hey y'all, I'm Colby Joe. I live in my 2016 Dodge Durango while I travel for work. I help transport windmill blades all over the United States. In this video, we'll be headed down to Corpus Christi, Texas, and from there over to Corona, New Mexico. Everything went great on this trip, with the exception of a few things that went wrong, but we got the problems fixed. And along the way, we also found a really nice Mexican food restaurant. Welcome back for another video. I'm here in Hillsboro, Texas at the rest area, and I'm headed down to Corpus Christi. We're about to load some blades going to New Mexico, so I am on my way to the beach. Let's get this show on the road. So, you remember them alternator problems that I was having? Well, I'm still having them, but I have the tires low. It got really cold last night. It'll go back up. It just doesn't realize that it's cold air. Or at least I'll watch it and make sure it doesn't go down. Anyways, what was I saying? Something about the alternator. The alternator, I have a solution. So it messed up on me, and I come to realize that the connector that goes into the back of the alternator got hot, and the metal tab that presses against the metal tab inside the alternator is seared. So in order to fix that, I've got to buy a whole new connector, which I did, I think. Currently, I am just north of Austin by about 20-30 miles. My ETA to Corpus is about 2:30. Whenever I get there, I'm gonna have to find something to eat. I might find something to eat before I get there. I don't know. I'm kind of hungry, but it's like 3 lanes of traffic all the way since I left Fort Worth, and you know, it got me thinking. Well, I've always said that this is like driving through one city all the way from Fort Worth down and through San Antonio. San Antonio, I think there's 2 lanes a little bit after, in between Austin and San Antonio, but it's just a lot of people, a lot of traffic, a lot of, like, I don't know, it just feels like one big city. So I call it like Dallas, Fort Austin-Tonio. So I spent a few hours on the phone today, and made it a few hours down the road before I've said anything on this thing. But I am south of San Antonio, and I've got about an hour and a half till I get to Corpus. I'm interested to see what the bridge looks like whenever I get there. They've been working on it for several years now, and I have no clue how far along they are. It was supposed to have been finished in 2022, and that never happened because they fired the guy that was overseeing the bridge, and they put it on hold because apparently a bridge that he overseen in Minnesota had fallen, so they no longer trusted the judgment of this guy, and they put the whole project on hold. So I don't know where it's at from there. I'm gonna see whenever I get there. All right, y'all can't see it, but I can see it. Whenever I get closer, I'll show y'all. But that bridge I was talking about, wondering how far along they've gotten, they've got pretty good ways. I see a small gap in the middle. I see the support wires holding the bridge up from 2 different beams. They've made a lot of progress in the last couple of years, which for like 2 years it didn't go nowhere. The progress was like at a standstill, so it is surprising for me to see it this far along. Would you look at that? that is the progress. And that none of that was up there. We had some of this part of the bridge built before, but it didn't go nowhere near over there, and none of that was done. I made it to the blade yard finally. I'm looking for my people. Oh, there they are. They're parked over there. I'm gonna run over and say hello to everyone. All right, so I got my bed all made up. I got my extra sleeping bag out because it's been cold as can be, and I don't want to be cold when I'm trying to sleep. So it is currently like what time is it? Oh, 9:20. Yeah, it is way past what I thought it was. I thought it was only like 7, 8 o'clock, but I've been outside talking to the guys for a couple of hours apparently, and now I'm back in the car ready to go to bed, or ready to lay in bed. Probably lay here and play on the phone. But yeah, we will catch y'all in the morning. Good morning. I slept a lot warmer last night with the sleeping bag, the extra sleeping bag. It helped. Currently, I am letting the car warm up. It was pretty cold, but it wasn't that cold. I did sleep a lot warmer, so between it not being as cold and the extra sleeping blanket, it was really nice. Sitting here, nobody's really moving yet. They're just kind of all hanging out. The cranes are moving. I think other trucking companies are moving, but there's still, last night there was like 19 blades on the ship that you may have seen whenever I filmed the bridge. I don't know if you could see it or not, but they got to get those unloaded before we can get started. But I have a hard time thinking that we're gonna do anything today. I think we're gonna sit here. So on the coast of somewhere beautiful, trade winds blowing through her hair, sunlight dancing on the water, I wish I was there. Oh, it is noon, and there is still no word or progress on getting loaded, so I'm heading over to go to the bathroom. I guess I need to get my camera charging. It's about halfway down, but yeah, after playing that little bit of music I played, I got on the phone talking for a little while, and now I gotta go back and figure out what else I'm gonna do. I got some leftover Asian food in the cooler from last night, and I was getting kind of hungry, so that was a big piece. So far, it's like 4 o'clock. I'd say it's safe to say we're not getting loaded.
What are you overhauling over here?
So, I don't know how good your eyes are.
With my glasses, they're better.
Well, either way, even if you can't see it, I'll explain it. So, these connectors inside this port,
yep,
are a piece of metal that look about like this.
Yep, I see
right?
them. I got a good eye on them. Yep.
And they spring back up just like that's doing.
Yep.
And they create, whenever the pin goes over the top of them, they create a steady contact.
One of them stuck.
One of them singed off right here, so all I have is, like, if this was to break off, all I've got is that piece.
Right.
And I can jiggle with it and make it work, but it ain't right. And sometimes it messes up going down the road. So I shopped around. The dealership said those are discontinued.
Oh, fuck.
The internet says that it's the same damn connector as the ABS and the speed sensors on the wheels.
Okay.
So I went and bought one. They look identical. The only difference is, which they are identical, except for this little slit right here, which isn't a damn thing.
Right.
Come to find out. I was wondering, did that cause it to not go in properly or something?
Oh, sure.
So for testing, I stuck the new one that I bought, came out of the box I gotta pick up, stuck the new one in there, and it was, oh shit, it's on there, I can't get it to come off. So fiddling with it, trying to get it to come off, I put the red thing in, which locks it even more into place. So it's not coming off till I take the alternator off. So
so is it wired?
It's wired now. I had to wire it in place. I was
you had to wire it in there. Gotcha.
I was, because the last time I did it, I added all this extra wire so I could work on this shit up here.
Gotcha.
And so I was going to work on it up here and then plug it in, but because I accidentally locked it in with the damn wires, then I had to crank the car, make sure, and I plugged up the wires, like twisted them temporarily, didn't work, so I had to switch them, then it worked. I was like, okay, good to go. Now
you're just tidying up now.
Yeah.
So it is good to go and it is working. That new plug and everything is working.
Well, I better test it again.
Yeah, just well before that's all clear of everything, is it?
Yeah. I want to zip tie these over here out of the side whenever I get it. But yeah, so basically, and another thing I did was from the wiring harness where it broke apart on the factory wiring, I put a trailer plug on both ends, and I connected together. Now the alternator is going to the trailer plug, so I can take the whole wire out.
Oh, sure. Cool.
Because whenever I do that alternator,
that looks a little tricky.
Yeah, I'm gonna crank it up, try it.
Okay. All good to go.
All good to go. But yeah, whenever
that's lovely how those projects turn into 10 times more than what they're supposed to be.
You ain't lying. But yeah, whenever I take this alternator out to change it out, which I'm about a pro with it now.
I'll bet you are.
Whenever I do that, this wire was not long enough and I was stretching it, which is how I got messed up to begin with.
Oh, sure. Oh, check out Scott's ride up here.
Well, as y'all could see, I got that wire changed out on my alternator. I should not have any problems for a while. Cross my fingers. Excuse me. I really hope that solves that problem for real. That's been a major headache going down the road, worrying if it was going to cut out on me or not. Working on my mess. I gotta get the guitar out the bed. Gotta get the carpet out of here. But not like extremely organized, just more organized. I need more lights. I need to put some lights out here so I can turn them on and I can be seen. That's a good goal. Right? Holy crap, Batman. I just figured out something new. Oh, that's not even bad lighting either. I thought I was fixing to have to zoom into that light, or like get in here so you can see me. Figured out something new about one of my can't even talk right, I'm so excited. I learned something new about one of my work lights. It can turn red. Like, I've got other Nebo lights that'll do red, like 1 or 2, but I had no clue that this one turned red. I don't even know how you do that. Oh, it strobes too. Oh, crap. Okay. That is super bright. So it'll do one, and then both, and then it'll do the other, and then I don't know how the red worked. You hold it down for the red. And what I was trying to do, which there's a I can't turn the red down. What I was trying to do is turn the white down. All right. There we go. I don't know if you can see that, but let's see how that looks. Now I have light, and it's not flickering as far as I could tell. I have to work with this to keep it charged, but I kind of like the idea of not using the white. I mean, y'all can see me pretty good with the red, right? I just want to try that. I mean, that doesn't work that horribly. I mean, it works pretty good. Anyways, but you know what? I need a light for the GoPro itself, because they make one that can mount on the GoPro. I need a GoPro light. That way, whenever I'm walking around, I can still be seen with the GoPro. Because, like, for instance, I walk over here, and now you can't see me. Well, because these lights are on, you can kind of see me. But look, if I had a GoPro light, I know what I want for Christmas. Go figure. I turn this thing on to play, and it says I got to do a system update. Hey everyone, we got loaded this morning. We're not driving down the road yet, but it was a little more complicated than I thought it was going to be. Learning the new trailer and getting everything fixed and extra length. We had to find some rope and borrow some rope and borrow a ratchet strap, and anyways. What's that? Supper? Y'all ain't leaving? Huh? What do you mean you're with us? Well, Glennon said we were still gonna leave. We'll see. We'll see you later. I got some disheartening information this morning that something I said to a friend kind of got misconstrued, twisted, however you want to say it. it was received differently than the way I meant it, or even the way I said it. You really got to watch out what you say, because you never know how somebody can take it. They could be feeling a certain way and take it completely different than the way you meant it, just by the way they were previously feeling. So in other words, I'm probably gonna spend more time doing YouTube and less time with people, so you get to see my face more on here, I guess. All right, it's 3 o'clock. We're loaded. I'm headed over to the beach, but I thought I'd show you some of the progress on the bridge. I'm gonna go see if I can find randomly down here at the last turnaround spot off of North Beach. At the end of here, there is this ship. I've been on it a couple of times or so. It's called the USS Lexington, but it was used in the movie Pearl Harbor. If you've ever seen that movie, this is one of the ships they used. Hotel de Ville, and then behind that is Fajitoville. Well, it used to be Fajitoville, but the owner shut down shop for a while. Maybe they'll open it back up again. But I don't know. Anyways, this is where we hang out at the beach over here. Used to be like a 3-story bar restaurant. I don't know what they do with it now. Definitely not open. I won't eat cookies on the beach. 10.
I thought they were gonna be like some P-47s or something.
Yeah, I got it. Alright, I love you.
I love you.
Bye. Yeah, I got a portable charger.
When I first got out here, that's what it looked like.
Oh, yeah, they call this the ghost ship.
Really? Why?
The Blue Ghost. They call it the Blue Ghost. I don't know.
I want to go to that museum.
You should.
I love to.
I don't think it's that much. It's like 30 bucks.
I'm going to do it right after the next one.
Yeah.
That has to be some kind of tour plane. Because as soon as you do the US, if you Google USS Lexington, the first thing that comes up is airplane tour.
So I just left the Whataburger from getting dinner. Oh, that's pretty. Was before all the concrete. Anyways, I'm all full from that. It is what time is it? 5:20. So yeah, I'm gonna head back to the yard where we loaded and park up, and I don't know what I want to do for there. Real quick, while I'm setting up for bed, I want to show you all my new remote. It's completely different than the last one, but still does the same job. Let's see, I gotta get my window covers on because it is cool enough out that I need them. Well, I mean, not cool enough out. It's too cool. It's not cool enough. Whatever I'm trying to say. Anyways, got the window things on there so I can let a breeze come through because it's hot. He's looking at me like, what the hell are you talking about? What? I'm over it. That's the generator for the truck starting up. Using my phone for a light. But yeah. I can sleep through it if I can get to sleep. Currently we are pulled off into a rest area. We pulled over, checked chains, and fix a tip sock on one of them, and just make sure everything is going good. Look where I made it to. Busey's. Anyways, just kidding. Buc-ee's. We're here in Hillsboro, Texas, and had to get some fuel for my car and gas for the pony motor. But right across the street from the TA, we went and got showers over there, but we decided to come look around the Beaver. Glennon went inside to ask about ethanol free gas, so see about that before I get in and move around. But it's been a long day. We left at about, I don't know, 8 o'clock this morning, 8, and it's already dark, which I guess it can't be that long. Maybe it'll only be like 6 o'clock, but feels like longer. But gonna go back, park up, get my car in sleep mode. I'm gonna get horizontal, and I'm gonna hang out and watch TV. Good morning. I woke up, there's a truck right behind me. There's the blade. But all these loud son of a guns. I gotta walk up all the way to gotta walk all the way up to the front of the rest area to go to the bathroom. There's many people here. I hope it's not all taken up. We'll see. This is the pilot car hangout. To hit the road, so we will see y'all when we stop somewhere or on the other end. Had to stop and go to the bathroom and get some fuel. I don't even know what town this is in. We're somewhere. There's a Sonic, there's a Valero also. So we only got about 2 hours left to get to where we're going, Vega, tonight. We're probably 30-45 minutes outside of Amarillo, and Vega's another 30-45 minutes outside of there. So hour and a half, something like that. Probably gonna go inside and get something to eat.
Headlamp, put it on.
I actually have one, but
Not a lamp, but a headband to wear.
that jack down.
Just barely, right?
Yeah, well, just, it don't matter. Yeah, it's barely, so I got room to work, but I need that tire to not move. Alright, so we are parked up for the night. We went to eat a little restaurant here in Vega, Texas. Came back, helped blend it on some stuff on the truck. Hit my hand pretty freaking hard. I don't know if you can see the scrape or not. I'm just crying, whatever. It's cold more than anything. I hit my hand, scraped it. It feels like a tendon got hit inside, but I'll be all right. We are supposed to leave at 7:50 in the morning. Was it 7:50 or 6:50? I think it's 7:50. And we're only a few hours from the job site. And then we're supposed to reload Monday. So that concludes today, and I will see y'all tomorrow at some point. Good morning, everyone. I ended up having to crank up a little early and warm the car up and then go to the store, utilize the facilities there. But while I was there, got a breakfast burrito and a couple of lunch burritos. I put them in my warmer here. Gonna get that heated up a little bit, and then it should hold heat for a while. Today should be the last day of the trip. I'm excited to finally be getting there. Sorry, excuse me. I'm was plugging in the warmer, but I said something about it and I thought about it. Anyways. Alright, we are about to hit the road. It is daylight, technically. We have overcast. Sun's up, but it just ain't visible. Anyways, going to go through the New Mexico scale, and then should be good to go for the rest of the trip. Anyways, it's cold. I'm gonna warm up. We're gonna get down the road. 26 degrees. Holy cow. Anyways, oh man, my fingers are cold. We're going. Bye. We are parked here in Santa Rosa on the side of the road. We just made a turn. My motor died while I was steering. I had to jump out, get it cranked up, get it steering again. It was a tight turn. Had to hop a couple of curves, but...
Hey Stan, you see now ease up on the sidewalk a little bit?
It is what it is. You're talking about hopping a curb. Anyways.
It's your discretion.
It is 9:30 Mountain Time, 10:30 Central. We're making pretty good time. I think we got another couple hours to go and we'll be there. And then get unloaded. Guess what? I am currently unloaded. And I am headed back to Corpus. At the moment, not sure what my entire plans are, but I do know tonight I'm gonna try to stay in Roswell, but I'm going to save that for the next video. So if you made it this far, I appreciate you coming to hang out, and I look forward to seeing you next time.